Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are well. In today's video we're going to be doing a super easy neutral eyeshadow look. This was requested on my Instagram by one person, so here I am doing it. For the palette that I'm going to be using is the BH Cosmetics Hanging in Hawaii palette, and this is just the perfect kind of neutral palette. You've got all your neutral shades here, you've got pops of pink if you want to go for something brighter. It's got a good mix of mattes and shimmers. I think this is like £12, which is insane, and the formula of these is so good, so I'm going to be using that. Not really sure what kind of look I want to go for. I'm thinking maybe something smoky, something a bit foxy but with neutral colours. So I don't know, do I want to do shimmer? I don't know, let's see where the palette takes. So this is going to be super easy for like beginners, or if you're not experienced with eyeshadow. I feel like my eyeshadow skill is not that good. But I have learnt some tips and tricks which make it easier, which I'm going to share with you today. And the first one is shadow shields. Now these are supposed to be like, I think you're supposed to like stick them under your eye like that to stop fallout and stuff. I don't use them for that, and what I do is I take one and I cut it in half like so. Oh, try and do it straight. I've ruined that one. Let me do another one. There we are. And then I like to use the flat edge as kind of like a guide, and I find this super helpful because like I really struggle with getting like the outer corner blended and looking nice, and then I end up with eyeshadow up here and it's just not kind of look I'm going for. But with shadow shields you get a crisp line, which isn't everybody's taste. I actually really like it. I think it looks better than dodgily blended out of corners, so I actually use these quite a lot. So just like match it up with your eye and stick it down. I have already got makeup on, so these aren't gonna like so these aren't gonna like wax my skin when I remove them, which is good. So really, I really struggle with this because my eyes are two different shapes, which is super unhelpful. I think those are even. Are they even? Right, so the first shade I'm going to go in with, if the palette will open, is this one. And what colour is that? Shaka. And I'm just going to go, you just need like a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH32 brush, but any fluffy brush will do. I just take a little bit, get comfortable in the blending position. Let me zoom you in a bit actually so you can see really well. Is that too zoomed in? I think that'll do. So what I'm going to do is just put this slightly in the crease and above the crease. Tap off that excess. But these shadows are so nice and blendable. I haven't primed my eyes because I've not found an eyeshadow primer that I like or that really works, so that's why. I find my eyeshadow just lasts way longer. I'm also just kind of taking that in that outer V area back through the crease. Just going backwards and forwards and blending it. There's no real method or rhyme or reason. I feel like you're really zoomed in. This too up close and personal. I don't know. I'm just going in again with a bit more colour just to build that up a bit more. And then repeat the process on the other eye. Go in with a bit of the shade Coconut, which is slightly warmer and darker than Shaka. I'm just going to take that on the same brush because we're just going to kind of apply it in the same place just to deepen it up a bit. Just the same on the other eye. Right, so I feel like this is so close. Let me zoom you out a bit. That is all built up. Just keep blending. Blend, blend, blend. I'm going to go in with the shade. What shade is that? Mahalo. Mahalo, is that correct? This shade, again, it's just slightly darker than Coconut. It's a bit cooler as well. What brush am I going to... I'm going to take this on a slightly denser brush. This is the Real Techniques shading brush, and I love dense brushes for like the outer corner because I find it so much easier to really kind of focus the eyeshadow and not blend it everywhere. Like I find with fluffier brushes, like when you apply it and you start blending, like it will flick eyeshadow where you don't want eyeshadow, whereas with a denser brush it doesn't do that. So I'm just going to take this kind of on the outer corner and just slightly up and into the crease ever so slightly, not a lot though. And then back in with that blending brush that we used first and just blend that edge. With a clean blending brush, I'm just going to go over that. Oh. Repeat the process on the other eye. Can you see? And out that line. Eyeshadow on this eye always goes way nicer than the other eye. Don't really know why. It's just what it is. I'm just going to go back in with a bit more of that darker shade just to, and just pat it on the outer corner there just so that's nice and deep. And then I think that's pretty much it for the crease colours and outer V, and you can leave this here and just go with like a natural kind of smoky neutral eye. I think I am going to add a bit of shimmer there. I don't know, do I want to go with, oh I've stuck my nail in it, Huda, or I can't say that, they're more of a bronzy colour, or maybe Sandy. All the shimmers are so pretty in this palette. I think I might go with a light one, you know, because I haven't used this shade before. Right, and what I like to do with shimmers is I like to go slightly above my crease because I don't have a lot of lid space. That's just personal preference. Just follow your natural eye and depending on the kind of shape that you want. Look at that. Oh, this is so pretty. Just to where we applied that darker shadow, just overlap them ever so slightly. The shade is so pretty. It's way more whiter than I was anticipating, but and then with that clean brush that we just used, just go in and blend them together and the edge. Blend out again with that clean brush. Do I want to add a winged liner? I think what I might do is take this dark shade here, oh, what shade is that? Honolulu, and it's like a really dark kind of purple colour, and maybe do a like a smudgy wing. I've probably done this before I've done the shimmer shadow, but I'm thinking maybe like a half wing, kind of like a kind of fox eye vibe, but not fox eye because I don't find that eye look really suits me. What I'm doing is it's just taking an angled brush. This is the Kit Start, So Easy, S40. Easy Lip. This is a lip brush, but you know, we're going to use it as an eye brush. It's totally fine. You don't have to stick to what the brush tells you it's used for. So I'm just going to go in and just kind of create a small wing, like with the tape. Kind of baby half wing on the outer corner. I can't really see a wing yet, but hopefully when we take the tape off. Let's remove the tape. Here is the moment of truth. Oh yeah, that is pretty. And then if it has taken a bit of your makeup off, which it quite often does, you just go back in. Where's my beauty blender gone? With your beauty blender or whatever brush you use to apply your base makeup, and just pat over it and it just kind of disappears. For the underneath, I'm just going to go in with the shade Coconut on that brush that we used for the outer corner and just run it along my lash line. And then blend that with the clean brush. The brush we used to create the line, I'm just going to go in with a tiny bit of the shade Honolulu and just put that right in the outer corner and kind of connect it up with the wing. It's going to give you that real eye appearance. For the inner corner, I'm just going to take that same shade that we used on the lid and just run it under the inner corner like that. I really like how that looks. I think that's pretty much done for the eyes, and then you can apply lashes. I am not, because I'm not going anywhere today, and I'm just feeling mascara these days. I found that I went for a phase of where I wore lashes all of the time, and it kind of like pushed my natural lashes down. So then when I put mascara on them, they just went straight. And no, I love lashes, but I'm not here to ruin my natural ones, so we're gonna wear mascara more basically. So we just went ahead and applied mascara off camera, because just applying mascara, there's nothing revolutionary about that. And I used the Huda Beauty Legit lashes, which is the best mascara ever. I'm actually loving how this turned out. So here is the finished look. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was helpful in some way. Please do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. It really means a lot, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.